This is something new and unexpected and not good. NASA study finds that the astronauts are prone to form blood clots because of reverse blood flow. This is on Out of Mind. November 30th, the news came out. NASA scientists discovered an important risk to human health in spaceflight: stagnant or reverse blood flow and blood clots. Can you imagine reverse blood flow? Let's say you have a problem with you've got tired feet, your ankles are swelling, they'd swell up even more. That's just terrible. Now, scientists discovered an important risk to human health in space: stagnant or reverse blood flow and blood clots. Karina Marshall-Goebel, senior scientist at NASA, authored the study, titled Assessment of Jugular Venous Blood Flow Status and Thrombosis During Spaceflight. End quote. That's terrible. It appears last week in the Journal of American Medical Association. She found of the 11 crew members on the International Space Station, 6 demonstrated stagnant or retrograde flow in the internal jugular vein, a major blood vessel on the side of the neck, due to weightlessness. One crew member developed a blood clot and another was found to have a potential partial blood clot. It is the first time researchers have observed these conditions in astronauts. Well, we would see them many a time when they would talk to us. They looked as if their face was very puffed up and their veins were sticking out on their heads. Obviously, that shows that something was not going on very well with their circulation. Now, she says reverse flow is really interesting, and we're uncertain if it's harmful. Michael Steger, head of the Cardiovascular and Vision Laboratory in NASA's Johnson Space Center and one of the study's co-authors, said, reverse flow in the jugular vein could be completely harmless, as the blood is simply leaving the head via one of the other venous pathways. However, reverse flow implies altered venous pressure dynamics, which could impact the ability of the brain to drain cerebral spinal fluid and possibly increase pressure in the brain. This is something we're continuing to investigate. End quote. Now, the astronaut with the blood clot was treated with anticoagulants for the remainder of the spaceflight. This by Solange Renner, New Max. From Bended Reality, it's on Out of Mind. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.